Hello.
Hello.
As usual, this is going to be probably quite a vague, weird conversation that may or may not involve weighing.
Yeah, we'll involve weighing.
We never know what we're going to say. So you just have to bear with us, really. What's the week been like for us?
Hot.
Yeah.
Really hot, especially yesterday.
Should have got the hats out this week rather than last week, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's been hot.
I don't know. I mean, we have made sort of reservations for that in the way of food, really, haven't we?
Yeah, we saved some sins and had some low sin ice cream, little individual pots of something.
Bargain or something.
Not so much of a bargain, but...
No, it wasn't. It was quite expensive.
5.5 sins for a pot, and it just took the edge off the heat of the day.
Maybe we show you a picture so you can actually see what it was that we had. And they came in a pack of 4. So that was nice as a treat, and I'm quite happy to spend like 5.5 cents on some ice cream or something.
We had a Solero.
We did, actually.
I think they're 5 cents.
Yeah.
That was nice.
But if you're after something that's along the same lines as that, but you don't want to actually sin anything, you can do what Laura's done this week.
Yeah. Peel bananas, wrap them in cling film, put them in the freezer. They are sin-free. They never fully freeze. They're not rock hard. And that was just heaven sent. Last night was really hot, wasn't it?
That's a bit like an alternative to ice cream, because it has got sort of like a creamy consistency.
It has.
I mean, personally, I'd rather have ice cream. But, I mean, if you don't want to spend the cents...
There we go.
It's an alternative.
And the frozen grapes we did as well.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
Grapes in a pot.
Yeah.
And then you make sure that they're covered in water. Strain the water out so the grapes are just wet. And then you can sprinkle over jelly crystals. Give them
sin-free ones, are they?
No, they're not sin-free. It's like half sin for the packet.
Oh, right.
So we do a whole punnet of grapes.
Yeah.
And just stick them in the freezer. And they never fully go rock hard either.
I like those. They're really nice. If you've got like quite a sweet tooth, which I have, then those are the things that I'm sort of, instead of, using up loads of sins on something, I'm going for like frozen grapes with the little jelly crystals. Really nice.
Lovely.
I'm eating a lot of mango as well at the moment, and strawberries, particularly, if they're reduced.
And raspberries, because our raspberry bushes have a lot of raspberries on them, which is nice. And
it's you're sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because you sort of, quite cooling, but not chocolate. But you're getting the sweet figs at the same time.
Exactly.
So that's handy.
Yeah.
Food-wise, though, apart from the frozen stuff.
Yeah.
What have we been eating?
We had 2 meals at your parents'. One was a roast, one was meatballs.
Yeah.
Pasta. And then we had another pasta meal that we'd made.
I actually might do that as a recipe,
You've been saying that for a while.
Have I?
Yeah.
Or was it for another one?
Sausage pasta.
Yeah. No, there was it was a really, really basic pasta dish that consists of about probably 5 or 6 ingredients, but I'm talking garlic, onions, fresh tomatoes, chicken stock. I think I might put a bit of chilli in there, but I mean, you can change it up for your, for whatever you like. And I actually thought it was really quite tasty.
It was.
So, but easy to make, but effective, but it's a bit more authentic, I suppose.
Then we have viewers' choice, the kofta curry balls.
Yeah, there's been a lot of balls this week.
There have been a lot of balls this week.
Yeah. How did you find those, by the way?
They were really nice. They were nice. I know the video was very quick, but they were really quick to make, really easy to make.
Yeah.
And
we had enough left over in the fridge to do as a second day as well.
Yeah, so it was lunch the next day as well.
Well, I kind of made a sandwich of mine.
Okay. And I've already done this week's viewer's choice.
Yeah, you have actually this morning.
Yeah. This week's viewer's choice was the Parmesan Rosties with poached egg.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was really, really, really nice.
They were good. And we've got some left over for tomorrow as well.
We have.
You could freeze those, couldn't you? You could cook them and then freeze them, or
Good.
other way around.
Yes, yeah,
Quite
you could.
possibly.
Well, we seem to be on viewer's choice again.
Oh, go on then.
So, Kath has chosen
Yeah.
from this book, Free Food A to Z.
Mm.
I don't know what she's chosen.
I'm not sure if I can remember, to be honest with you.
Okay, I take it we start here. She started at P. You got a long way through the book.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling it this morning, to be honest with you.
Because you just had the Rosties.
I'd just eaten, so I wasn't hungry.
That's fine.
Mm.
So, Kath's first choice is
Yeah.
here. And it's smoky prawn paella cakes. They're
Yeah.
sin-free, and it says this genius recipe turns the classic smoky rice favourite into mouth-watering savoury cakes.
Ooh.
Voila.
Mm.
That's choice number 1.
Mm.
Choice number 2.
You feel like you're a very long way away today.
I do, but your legs are in the way. Choice number 2 is here.
Yes.
And it is.
What is it?
It is Tex-Mex Quorn, as in Quorn meat alternative.
Yeah.
Chili burrito.
Now, I know it's corn,
Mhm.
but so that'd be good for all the vegetarians out there. But I actually thought that looked really nice.
It does.
Yeah.
Sin-free again.
Fancy that.
These mildly spiced egg wraps give you the Tex-Mex experience with
Oh,
none of the sins.
Egg wrap, is it? Is
It's
that what
egg
it is?
wrap, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Now you've done egg wraps before.
I have, actually.
So, yeah, that's... Do you not read these?
No, I'll just look at the pictures. You know me.
Okay. And the third choice...
Yeah.
Which is here.
Mm.
Thai fish parcels.
Yeah, fish.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sin-free. If you want to push the boat out, I see what they did there,
Yeah.
for a special
That's
fish
a pun,
supper.
that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sea bass is a great option.
Oh, sea bass.
It's widely available and has
Well,
a
that's
beautiful flavour that's perfect in this Thai-style recipe. You didn't read it, did you?
No. Like I said, just look at the pictures.
It's too late now.
Oh, well.
These are the choices. They're
Well, I don't
locked in.
suppose you have to use sea bass, do you?
Well, we will, because that's what the recipe is.
Do you know how expensive sea bass is? I'm going to have to get my dad to go out and catch one for me.
Aww.
Yeah, he is the bass king, apparently.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah. Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Yeah. This big. See, so big, can't even see like how big. This big it was.
Let's recap.
This big.
Let's recap.
Yeah, go on.
So, recipe number 1.
Number 1.
Smoky prawn paella cakes.
Mm.
Recipe number 2.
Number 2.
Ah, we're back to this.
Yeah.
Tex-
I didn't do it very... Can I do it again? Because I didn't do very well.
Well,
last
we've
time.
done number 1.
Right, number 1.
On to number 2.
Number 2.
Huh?
Was that better?
I wasn't watching.
Oh.
Tex-Mex.
Well, I was lost, wasn't it?
Tex-Mex Quorn chili burrito.
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tricky now.
I know, this one's a hard one. I can't do this one.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. Oh, I nearly went into a number 4 then. Did you see that?
No, 3's enough. Thai fish parcels.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
This is like Sesame Street.
This isn't it? That's about my level. Yeah.
Today's video was brought to you by the number 3.
Number 3.
And the letter
A to
A
Z.
to Z.
Yeah.
You choose what you want to see us make. We'll make it for you, film it
will.
for you, and we will eat it for
We
you.
might eat it through.
Fruit.
Oh, I'm tired, man.
Okay.
Should we just get on with it? Because we're making a real pig's ear of this today.
Yes.
Yeah. I knew we would.
Right. Now that you've found your balls.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, I found my balls. I think you've lost yours, haven't you?
I'll find them, it's fine.
I found my balls.
Mm.
Yay.
Where were they?
They were in a box in the living room.
Okay, but you've got some of mine in there as well.
Well,
so
just the
maybe-
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I going first then?
Yeah.
It's a good job I found them.
Yeah.
Because I might need to use them.
Might you?
I might.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this week Well, I think it's about time now that I shed the fact that actually it's my star week. Because whenever I never say that, do I? I never say it's my star week.
No.
Because it never seems to be. How does that happen?
I don't know.
It's
You
weird,
seem to
isn't it?
bypass weigh-in days.
Completely.
Yeah.
Every single time. And yet I weigh every week.
I know.
That's weird. Anyway, so yeah. So it's Star Week for me, so I've got to take that into account, I suppose. I don't really know what happens with Star Week. Do you tend to like gain? And
Do I need to explain this to you?
Well, I did do GCSE biology, but
Yeah.
it was a long time ago. With Star Week, then, do you find that you normally? It's all right. I'm not going to go into anything. Just listen. Do you find with Star Week? Do you normally like gain weight and then lose a lot of weight, or do you lose weight and then gain weight? What normally happens?
I seem to lose it the week after.
Do you?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so normally Star Week, maybe a maintain or a small gain or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the week after, it all drops off.
Yeah. So long as you're sticking to being on plan and your hormone cravings have been on plan. Which they have.
So I'm doing all right then.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, I think so.
So, I have lost so far 2 stone and 6 pounds. So I nearly got pound to my 2.5 stone award.
Ooh.
And I was really hoping that I would lose a pound this week. Because it's been forever. It just feels like it's taken me so long to get here. Anyway. I did manage to lose a pound. I lost half pound. Well,
how frustrating. Because that's so frustratingly close.
There we are. I lost half pound this week. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest with you. You know, I'm consistently losing weight every week. I mean, it's probably only been about 3 weeks, but you know, we won't worry about that. No, I think it's been more, hasn't it? It's been a few.
We've had a good run.
It's been a bit. Getting through that 2 stone for me has been a nightmare because it's been backwards and forwards, and then
where's my star?
Yeah, all that business.
Yeah.
And then you've put me right off now. You've put me right off.
I'll be quiet.
And then, I don't know, something clicked in my brain. You'd be interested to know, because it doesn't happen very often. And it's just, you know.
Yeah, it works.
And it's happening. It's all happening.
Good.
So I'm happy.
Good.
That's fine.
I can tell.
I'm all right with that. I'm all right with half a pound.
Yeah, no, it is good. On a Star Week.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so that's mate. It takes so long to say everything, don't I, really?
Yes.
I could have just got to the point.
You could have just said, this is what happened.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Now's my time to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Or have you got some confession to make or something?
That it's also my Star Week.
What, again?
Yeah, well, it's been a month.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, we're very much in sync, which happens.
We are. Yeah, sometimes.
There's a family of girlies, and it's an interesting experience. But anyway, we survived.
For the neighbours.
Yes. And last week I maintained and I stuck to plan. Wasn't worried because I thought, well, I've been on plan. It will show up next week. But what showed up was Star Week. And this week I have maintained again, which is kind of frustrating because I've had 2 weeks on plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it will show up. I'm not going to go, oh, that's that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it because it's going to come off. It'll come off. It'll drop off next week.
I even resisted apple pie.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were so good.
Homemade pastry, apple pie.
I wouldn't go into it too much if I was you.
Okay.
But yeah.
I resisted it.
Yeah.
And that was after having resisted the cakes last Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
So I really hope that all this resisting and
it'll drop off.
Staying on plan.
I'm telling you, next week you're gonna like lose a limb or something. I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like metaphorically speaking, obviously.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm or a leg.
Oh.
Quite possibly. No, I reckon you'd be alright. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
So maintain, second week in a row, hooray! But at least it's not a gain.
No, it's good. It will come off. Yeah. definitely. Why are you laughing? I reckon we're food drunk.
It's the food.
It's the Rosses that done it.
Watch that viewer's choice, because I tell you what, it's one of the.
Yeah.
It's one of the nicest brunches I have had in quite a while.
That's strange, that, because last week I made you a brunch. Just saying.
Okay.
Anyway.
I think we should go.
Yeah, let's. I hope whatever kind of week you're having a great week on plan. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, because it's always nice to have more people on board that we can chat with. You can leave a comment. You can choose which recipe you'd like us to do for next week. I say we, I mean Laura. Yeah. Have a good one. Have a good one. And we'll see you on the video.
See you on the next one.
Take care.
Bye.
Cheerio.
You're a bit hyper, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know what's the matter with me. I haven't had any tablets this morning.
That'll be it.